everyone, it's Nightside again, and today I'm doing something else that's different, almost like the update video I did a while back. For those that don't know, RWBY Volume 7 is not that far away.
The key to getting these doors open is a key! Ha! Bingo!
RWBY Volume 7 is a couple months away, and there's a lot of people, because if you guys have followed Rooster Teeth for a while, you guys would know that people are thinking that Rooster Teeth are wasting their potential on RWBY.
Come on! That away!
And a friend of mine said that there's no way that they can actually finish RWBY, considering that Salem cannot be killed.
More Grim! Waiting for this!
And considering that, and you guys know the rule of most stories, they get written as they go along.
Looks like you're having a blast!
I mean, unlike most typical anime, which RWBY isn't, because it doesn't really obey the rules of common anime. Because RWBY doesn't go off of a manga or anything. As far as I know, anyway. There is actually tons of other things that RWBY can accomplish.
Over already?
There is a lot that RWBY can still accomplish in its current state, no matter what. And I'm saying that because I have a unrivaled love for the show. And despite the fact that Salem cannot be killed, doesn't mean that she won't be able to be killed somehow. Because, I mean, how can you not know without trying? Because there has to be a certain way. Because I just recently finished watching Volume 6, and I decided...
Do we have time to stop for a picture?
I decided I would watch Volume 6 considering how close Volume 7 is to its first episode. Because to be real frank, RWBY has a pretty amazing fight scenes, and there are tons of characters that we have yet to see in the new engine. For example, Glinda. Glinda was pretty much forgotten about until recently. because if you pay attention in the Volume 6 opening, you may notice that you have Ozpin's model in the new engine. Possibly because him and Oscar are one and the same pretty much now. But going back to Glinda, when
that was fun again.
When the last time we ever saw Glinda Good Witch, that was when...
Oh! That I can jump across these steps!
Goes over here.
Oh! I bet Red would like this!
And the last time we saw Glinda, she was with Art. Last time we saw Glinda, she was with Ironwood, and so I have a feeling that she's going to be in Volume 7's Atlas area. Because when we left off in Volume 6, the Team RWBY, well, all of our heroes actually, they just arrived in...
Kill it! This is
they just arrived in Atlas.
Those mutated Grim you fought in
I have a
Mountain
feeling
Glen
that
were
we're going to start to
Now
see
we know
Glinda
there are more
again.
of them. Follow those train tracks uphill and maybe we can find out where they're coming from.
And possibly Ironwood. Possibly Ironwood, and maybe even... maybe even see more of Raven and Summer. Because the only time the only two times we actually see Summer are in the Volume 1 opening and the opening for Volume 1 and the final episode of Volume 6. So I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of Summer Rose yet. And with Raven being the Spring Maiden, with Raven being the Spring Maiden, I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot more of her. And while I'm playing this because I'm also hoping that there will be DLC for their new costumes. Because if you guys haven't seen the poster, I'll leave the link to the picture of the poster in the description. They all, so far Team RWBY has some new outfits, and I don't know anything about Team Junior yet. But I'm pretty sure that they're also going to get a costume change.
Up we go.
And the new costumes, what I've seen is that they're actually pretty nice. Blake, I think the only actual costume change is Weiss. Besides Blake having cut her hair. Yes, Blake cuts her hair. It's at least now shoulder length. I think it actually goes down to shoulder blades, from what I've seen. Yang, of course, Yang keeps the biker outfit. Weiss, she actually gets something a little bit more exclusive. So she actually looks like somewhat of a knight. And she actually puts her side tail into a... She actually braids her side tail. And it looks like she actually grew her hair out a little bit. So I'm actually hoping that we get some DLC for those. And speaking of DLC for RWBY from Eclipse, I would really love a Team Stark DLC. That would actually be cool. Because there's actually a lot of characters I want to see in RWBY from Eclipse. I would actually love to see Ozpin from Eclipse. Even though he does make an appearance, he's not playable. Which, I mean, the most important fight of RWBY was Ozpin vs. Cinder. And that was a 33-second fight.
That was an incredible display of fighting mastery. We must get to the source of where these mutated monstrosities are coming from, and more importantly, who's behind it. I sense we're getting close. If we can manage to get to the end of the rail line, we just might find the answers we need.
Because I would actually love to see... The reason I will want to see these characters in RWBY Eclipse is because, I mean, we do have the RWBY Amity Arena game. We do have Amity Arena, but I feel like Amity Arena isn't just enough as a RWBY game. Because, I mean, there's tons of those type of games on... There's tons of those types of games out there. And not to mention, we are getting Neo in Blaze Cross Tag alongside RWBY and I think Blake and Yang. I haven't actually played Blaze Blue.
We did it!
which I need to. But anyway...
No sign of those train tracks anywhere. They must be hidden behind one of those doors. See if you can find a way to get them open!
Alright, let's go see.
And I mean, with the way on how Crow's weapon works, the sword, the shotgun, the scythe, I would actually love to see that implemented into the game.
Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active below industry ship. But Dr. Below hasn't been heard from or seen in ages. I must inform our team at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please, keep a safe distance.
But, because me personally, I do not see RWBY Volume 7 as wasted potential, because there is still so much that they can do with RWBY. I mean, look how far they've come with Red vs. Blue.
Why is this ship here?
Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active below industry ship. But Dr. Below hasn't been heard from or seen in ages. I must inform our husband at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please, keep a safe distance.
And I mean, look at Ozpin. Ozpin, he's technically immortal too. Ozpin is basically immortal as well. So, I mean, immortal versus immortal.
Someone's capturing RWBY here, but why?
This temple looks like it's being used as a temporary storage facility for Grim. All things. This is quite the discovery.
I might be using Weiss.
Let's take it back.
Well, I mean, what do you guys actually think? Do you guys think that Rooster Teeth will come up with some sort of way for the team, for our heroes to somehow successfully beat Salem once and for all when the time comes?
Never saw it coming.
to the ship. I may need you to get a closer look to see what kind of cargo they're carrying. But be careful not to be spotted. Who knows what kind of security they have.
Let's sneak over to that container then. What is this thing?
Team! Where are you? I'm going in! Students! Please! Oh dear. Husband's not going to be happy about this.
Speaking of Oobleck, we've also yet to hear if the Beacon Professors made it out alive. Because the last time I think we saw Oobleck in court, I think they were actually fighting side by side.
Uh-oh. I think we're a long way from there. Dr. Oobleck, speak up. We can't hear you. Let's try contacting him from that communications tower. Those androids don't look like friendly. A+. Locked tight. There must be a way to get this gate open. Too cold for you? So okay, we're at the tower. Now what? We can't get a signal. There has to be something we can try.
Whatever you did, just keep doing that. Radio seems to be giving me some feedback, so I'm not sure how much. Great, somewhere else on that island. You must make sure at all costs that you do the thing. Understood?
Not quite sure I caught all that. Something about another tower?
I'm probably making the wrong move doing this alone.
old for you? And that's why they call me Weekly. That was textbook 4. So easy. The second tower is ahead. Let's keep moving.
Good team! It's working! The signal seems better, but for some reason, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. Just a little more and I can pinpoint your exact location on the island. And if you can't do that, you'll all die. Nevertheless, keep it up!
Let's get our communications back online. Eliminated. Done.
That's better. Sorry, but the reception is always so bad all the way out here. I hope you're enjoying your stay on the island. You're the first visitors I've had in... well... You are the first.
Dr. RWBY? Who is this?
This artifact is always a pain to get. It's gonna take me a minute. Screw it.
Oh, where are my Robins? Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Dr. Minot. You don't know me, but I most certainly know who you are. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled you're here. You might be exactly what I need for a very important experiment.
That Dr. Merlot? As in Merlot Industries?
For such terrific students as yourselves, oh, this should be an easy test, right?
Jeez, double team. Well, guys, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I really hope you guys. I actually want you guys to check out Volume 7 when it comes out. I think it's November 7th. I could be wrong, but I think it's November 7th when the first episode is released. You guys are most of you guys are probably going to have to get Mr. Teeth first, so you guys can actually see it the moment it comes out. So I'm not really sure.
Ah, that's better. Sorry, but the reception is always so bad all the way out here. I hope you're enjoying your stay on the island.
But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for right now, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys liked my review on RWBY Volume 7.
You're not Dr. Uba.
So, yeah. I really want you guys to go check it out. Check out RWBY if you haven't already. You guys can find this on Steam, Xbox, the Microsoft Store, Xbox Store, whatever. Tons of DLC, Juniper, costumes. So far that's all we have, but yeah. Check out everything else I did, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.